All right, let's see. Did I just get a? Oh, I'm not backed up. Well, we never listened to Wood. We never had an official song or anything, but it's not what that is.
Mhm.
Kevin Brennan doesn't start with a song.
He
Wood
doesn't.
Wood but Wood always listens to this on his TV after on a big
Mm.
screen and says what he likes and doesn't like, and usually he likes it, except there's no theme. Okay, we got it started. We're throwing everyone off. We're doing an afternoon one, but we're getting watch hours is the main thing.
Yes,
We're getting some watch hours.
exactly.
So we'll see if anyone joins. We could explain otherwise. We could just work and I'll watch it. I'll give it hours.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Fred.
Thank you, Scarlett. This is an impromptu afternoon one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about. Now, before you read my story, did you know about Arkanoid, Cody?
No, I know Centipede. I know all these other games. You know, um, Gallic and all the Gallic one with the all those other like asteroid and stuff. But yeah.
Well, this is a story I wanted to tell for a long time to the people listening. But then again, there's people like Pikesville Al that
Hmm.
don't always catch it on the live stream, but end up watching
That's
it
cool.
later. That I, for a while, was addicted to this game Arkanoid. I never, and we tell in the story, I never really did home. I never got Genesis, Sega,
Hmm.
all these things people talk about. But I used to go to like laundromats and taco places to try to find Arkanoid when I first moved to LA. And this is a story I want to tell because it's about being addicted to it,
Hmm.
about looking for analogies in my life. So this goes to deeper places. We're talking about analogies to Pink Floyd The Wall,
Hmm.
making it symbolic when I play pinball and stuff like that. So, Cody, you've looked at some Arkanoid stuff online?
I haven't really seen the game yet. I've seen the pictures.
That's what I meant,
Ah,
just
yeah, yeah,
to for your
yeah. I
illustrations.
need to play it though. That would be give me the whole full experience.
Yeah. It's never the same, like name dropping. Jimmy O Yang has those games you get, and Wood always talks about it,
Hmm.
where there's like 1,000, I don't think 1,000 video games
Oh
in
right,
it,
yeah, those things.
but it's never the same as Arkanoid is Arkanoid.
Right.
The paddles are always off when you could play a lot of games in one game.
Yeah,
It's always not quite right.
it's probably a lot of fun playing it on the real thing, right? Like the.
Yes, I'm still practicing saying yes instead of yeah because I had that callback audition where they said not tone down your New York
Hmm.
accent. So there were a lot of lines where I said yeah, I said yes, and it was very
That's
precise.
funny. I'm glad you get that. You're practicing it.
Who knows? They were very
That's
nice,
nice.
but who
Yes.
knows? As you would say. Good afternoon, Scarlett. What's going on? So this is a story. Well, we'll get into it in a little bit about when I was addicted to Arkanoid and how I'm a grown man and I was playing it at different. It's maybe they're not all as comedic, but still there's stories I want to tell just to create this world we're
Right.
doing. You're gonna. Luna is coming
Yeah, she
in.
wants to see the action.
She's checking it out.
Nice.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Tomorrow I'm gonna go on Kevin Brennan's Misery Loves Company.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that the guy
Yes.
who
Ye-
introduced you to this stream?
Yes, him and Ray DeVito.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm doing it too, you know.
How do I say yes? That's different.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you mean the one you need to practice or the one you did?
The one how Jeff Richards makes fun
Yes. Yes.
of.
Yes. That would he would do that.
Oh my God. Well, this is going to be a hard. Yes, Scarlett. When I used to live by the Grove, I put something up, Cody, today on Facebook and Instagram. When I walked out of the movie The Social Network, and TMZ. They used to have these TMZ guys that would just hang out and wait for people at the Grove. So a few times I made it where they were trying to figure out who the hell I was, and they couldn't believe I walked out of The Social Network. I could raise this actually. I didn't know this. So yes, I don't. Yes, I don't rate for TMZ anymore, but for a while, they would. They'd ask me questions, or they would just send stuff in just to show they were working.
Mm-hmm.
Like they go, I know, no one's gonna do it, but they're not gonna use this. But I just want to show them out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on tomorrow, Ed. I'm gonna go on. I'll give you the link, Cody, so you can watch it. Misery Loves
Oh, yeah,
Company.
let me know. That'd be fun. What time's that? Is that later?
I think it's gonna start maybe 1 o'clock my time, around this time. It should be. I'll make sure to tell you.
Yes.
And we've gotten a lot of people from MLC. We're a lot more mellow. He kind of argues. He's funny. He gets annoyed. I'm going to go on tomorrow, Ed, and Keith Resner will be on. He's the autistic comedian who would try to open for Norm.
Oh, really?
And so I got to apologize to Keith because one time I made him cry because Norm would try to get us against each other.
Really?
Yeah. And Ed, Liam is mad at me. Oh, that's an interesting question, Scarlett. Well, no one's come up to me on the street said, "Hey, I saw you on TMZ," but friends would say, "Hey, I saw you." So that's that answer. I wonder, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the introductory shot of Gamer.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder if I should be having such glee because there was a part. Maybe that'll come later. Yes, Keith Reeser. I say it wrong. Because later on I say, well, I wasn't even sure if I was enjoying myself. It was just more like, but I kind of like this.
You mean you're more like this?
More like, yes. Hey, I'm so practicing saying yes instead of yeah for the audition where I couldn't have my accent. I kind of like that because it's a demented look.
Like this kind of like.
All right. I try to apologize. I like that demented look. I tried to apologize. But he wouldn't hear of it. I'm a gamer.
You're a gamer. It's funny. I heard that Norm clip. That was cool. You shared that. You know, I need to share the story on my. Need to share that on Facebook. Forgot about that.
Which story?
The one with your mother. You gotta post that one out.
Now I'm confused. Oh yes, 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 yes. But yes, I came across. I'm trying to get more watch hours. So even though Cody can't stay long as usual, we're just doing a little work and get some watch hours in and hang out, do an afternoon hang for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, we thank you for joining us. We're doing a little afternoon hang. Resner. So Jeff, to let you know what this one's about. Um, I used to. I used to. It's about video games, but I'm not cool and young into. I don't have Xbox, Genesis, whatever they are. Which I should. I was in the game High on
We
Life.
got a guy here called Epic Voice Guy. Do you know that?
Oh yes, I do know.
Very good. Let's take a look. Hello.
Oh, hi there.
Epic.
You don't have the new Sega Genesis
You're not going to
16-bit
show your
system?
face. This guy is ashamed of how he
I
looks.
am ashamed of how I look. I don't
I'm
look
just
handsome
kidding.
like you, Fred.
Hey, John, can you hear
Yeah,
us?
you sound
Can
great.
you talk?
Can you hear me okay?
He's just
Can you hear me okay?
I think
Hello?
Cody needs to
I
go.
can. Yeah, you sound great.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I don't hear him. Why don't I hear him?
Testing, checking, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I only hear
I
Cody.
I
only
can
hear
hear him.
Cody. Cody, I can only hear Cody.
You can only hear me.
No, I'm just
That's
kidding. I can
weird.
hear Fred.
Oh,
Why can I only hear?
I'm thinking. Yeah, it's.
Gee,
Can you hear me?
Fred, can you hear Epic Voice Guy?
I only hear you. Why can't I only not hear him?
Well,
What the
that's-
Fred? Cody, fix it.
I'm fixing. Let's see. What do we got?
It's his animator.
I know who he is.
No. You hear me, Flores or Morsky.
Check.
Whoops! I
And
made your whole
I
screen.
don't
You should
I
go to-
look, I'm Fred Stolo.
I don't hear John Bailey, who's the
Right.
Epic Voice guy, a great guy.
I don't know why you can't hear you.
Oh.
What's
I
that?
can hear you.
Should I leave and rejoin?
Yes, we're going against MLC. This
yeah,
is
try
the
that.
MLC time.
All right, I'll try to come back on.
Yeah. We good. Yeah, he's gonna pop back in. I could hear him. I don't know why you can't hear him.
Could you people hear Epic Voice guy?
Did they hear him?
So people are upset. We're going against
Oh, they
MLC.
say they hear him.
I don't know why I don't. Why do I only hear you? That's so weird. What's up, everybody?
Oh shoot! I hope he comes.
But is he back?
No, he hasn't. I told him rejoin, but
All right.
oops.
And I was so proud I figured one thing out. So, filling you people in joining now, two things. This is fun doing it at a time we usually don't do. I know we're not supposed to go against MLC. Is Epic Voice Guy back?
No, I feel bad. That was.
Oh, he ran away.
Oh
He's not-
shoot! I should have
yeah,
just
good.
left him.
Let me tell him. Let me beg him to come back. Let me ask him. He's a busy guy. Joe Schmo hears everyone, but it's low. I'm going to say, can you try again? All right. So Cody has somewhere to go, but we wanted to get a little work in, and we're trying to get not Substack hours. I'm obsessed. Watch hours. I'll answer that in a second. So this is a little story about when I didn't know Sega Genesis, that's not even exist anymore. I never got into Xbox, anything. But I used to need to get out of my place and find this game called Arkanoid. And I was obsessed with it. And it's kind of like a life story, kind of not as gaggy as some of the other stories, but more about how I was obsessed, pathetically obsessed with this Arkanoid. They didn't have it when I first moved to LA. I used to play it in comedy clubs in New York. From like 86 on, then I came here in 88. I couldn't find it except a laundromat and a 24-hour taco place. And I would play at 2 in the morning. And just how I would make it analogy. It was kind of nuts. So it's a life story, which isn't as gaggy, but it's kind of the Fred world, right, Cody? You would say with the story?
Yeah. It's like sort of an interesting little moment.
A kind of a
Story, like a kind of how you thought about something, like
the thought process and a little funny, sad story.
yeah.
Sega Genesis. It wasn't called Sega Genesis. What was it called?
Yeah, Sega Genesis. Yes, Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, wow. No, I know it's a big deal, gaming and this and that, and well, there are things where they had video games. Yeah, well, Rascals in New Jersey. I remember, in the bar area or the restaurant area. I remember watching Jay Leno. He would play before a set. It wasn't actually in the comedy room. The comic strip, they had Arkanoid in the bar area. And you would play and play. And it's so yeah, that's I would just play and play and play. They even had a jukebox at Catch a Rising Star. And no video games at Catch a Rising Star, the comic
Epic
strip.
Voice Guy is back.
All right, let's see. He's going to try again. Hey, thank you, John.
Sorry, wasn't I prepared for all this technological
Can I
advancement?
hear you? This is the first time Epic Voice Guy can't be heard.
Well, hopefully it works. I used new hardware.
Is there anything you could figure out, Cody? Can you hear him and I can't for some reason?
I can hear him.
You might hear me.
I can hear you.
What I may need to do? What do you think I might need to do, Cody?
I think what you need to do is to maybe turn it up on your end. Do I sound soft to you, Fred?
No, you sound perfect, and he sounds. Maybe I have a disease where I can only not hear Epic Voice Guy.
No, I don't know. I can't explain.
Let me see.
The chat can hear me.
Is he
Yeah,
muted? Oh, my, that's so weird.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did you just talk again,
Check,
John?
check.
That is so weird.
Hey Fred, you could try to exit and come back in. You can use that same.
Okay, you stay there.
I'll be Fred for you.
And come
Yes.
back
I'll
in.
be Fred.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
press
doing my
leave.
comic strip.
Yeah, just
Oh,
kind of
you
narrate the.
and I got some news to tell you, John. Wait 1 second.
Okay, I've got news to tell you too, Fred. So here I am having anxiety, being alive. I haven't had my coffee. Chloe, what are you doing? Leave me alone, Chloe.
I'll do Chloe.
Hi, everybody.
Nope, Fred's back. Let's see if he.
Bob Ross had nothing on this drawing.
Can
Check. Test, check. Can you hear me?
I'm
Can you
getting
hear him?
better at having no anxiety about tech stuff. Let
Oh, you heard me
look,
through the stream, so we know it works.
That's
John,
good.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
I'm going to tell you,
Oh,
even though
good.
I can't
Good.
hear you, could you do your impression of me so they could
I don't know if
hear
I
how
can do my
talented you
impression
are?
of you, Fred. I don't know if they can hear it.
I'm laughing
You-
even though I can't hear it. I'm going to press setting.
Hi, my
Okay,
name's Fred Stola. And
audio,
what Fred doesn't know is that I recorded my voice on his
uh,
automatic cat feeding machine.
input,
So his cat thinks
output.
that it's Fred's voice, but it's actually
Uh,
mine. So one day
I
I'm
think
going
I
to go
hear you.
there and
Can you?
I'm going to ask Chloe
I
to
hear you,
choose
John.
who she loves more, me or Fred, because I feed her every day.
Now I hear you.
Yay!
Now, John, you do so much narration, video games, and this is about video games.
Oh,
So tell them if the thing that you is that Shark Marvel or is
Marvel.
that a? I know
there he
you
is.
do.
His name is Jeff.
And what
He's
character is
he's a
that?
Marvel character
From
in a
what?
new game called Marvel Rivals. The MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has confirmed that he's coming somewhere sometime, but I haven't got a call yet. So hopefully it'll be me and not Bill Hader, or Chris Pratt.
Right.
And then
Right.
I do over 100 Transformers characters. I was this guy right here in the movie, right there.
When was the last
It
Transformer
was
movie? I'm
December
a little guy. I
December
don't keep
before
up.
last.
I saw the one with John Turturro. Is he not
That
in
was this one
Transformer
is an
movies
animated
anymore?
film. He was in a live action
Oh,
film. That's been a few. It's been a few years ago.
okay. John is a great guy. You are probably one of the hardest workers
Thank you.
I know. You're always creating things, just doing
Yep.
stuff. And now I'm taking you away from your work. When I did something for you and your girlfriend a few months ago, and you were in another room doing a
Yep.
video game. You just do
Yeah,
so
I was
many.
working on some other stuff that I'm not allowed to talk about. But yeah, I actually was working on stuff today. The one that Fred actually has agreed to help us out with and be some voices in it, which is really, really, really cool. I'm really honored that you're joining our cast. I got a few names you may or may not familiar with on board already. Zach Ward, who is the bully with the braces and
Oh yeah.
Christmas Story, and he was in Titus and a bunch of other movies.
Oh yeah, of course. I did this movie. I don't want to brag. It was I was really bad in it. I don't know if Cody you saw. I'm trying to. I had that callback where I couldn't do my Brooklyn accent yesterday.
You got the callback for it
And I'm
though.
still
Look at that.
conscious. I did.
You're
It was
welcome.
weird. It was. Thank you. I think the guy. Maybe I'm not allowed to talk about these things, but he's. Kelly
Not
Ward.
by name, no.
He was in Greece and he
Oh,
directs
okay.
animation for Disney. So he's a great guy. So I think he kind of was pushing
Aw.
for me, but they said, "Oh, he has
You
a
could
New
tell him
York
that somebody else that
accent,"
auditioned for the
and I
same
was.
thing was helping you out with it.
Thank you so much. Yes, and it was weird because I haven't been in a room since the pandemic where it's a weird
Right. I like being
feeling.
in my box. You don't have to see other people.
Yes, you don't just have to say, "Oh, he's better than me." Whenever I'm
Yeah,
in an
there's no
audition.
comparison or anxiety.
But I would my self-esteem on camera, I go and go, I would cast that guy over me. He looks like, he looks the part more than I
Right.
do. And so it was weird. It was at Outland Studios, and
Oh,
you
I've been
sit
there.
there.
I've go to Out Loud. I
Oh
recorded
yes.
a Disney
Yeah,
show there myself.
I did a show I was replaced with. I
Oh,
did. This is
been there.
a few years ago, and I did like 15 sessions. It wasn't happening. It was John Lasseter took over Skydance. and you get that call, Fred, nothing, da, 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 and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Have you ever got
been
that
there.
call where either, you know, and yeah, you've gotten that call where, John, nothing personal, they love you, da, da, da.
Yeah, usually it
Oh,
starts
they
off
want
with
the
like,
biggest celebrity.
so I got some bad news.
Yes,
And
yeah,
they act
Jack
like it's
Ward,
some
the
like
movie.
big thing. I'm like, dude, this happens all the time. I replace people all the time too. It goes both ways.
Oh, you just went in and out. Yeah, it is. It is bad news for someone like me that doesn't work like you guys as much because either I can't. I don't have the range you do. So you probably do 80. You do 20 in your sleep every night. You know.
It's not that much,
I
but
don't
yeah.
fit into. I don't fit into puzzles. So you get so excited and the first day they do. This is to teach you about voiceovers. They go, let's do a library. What that is in voiceover talk is talk. Oh, it's grunts and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So they have a
efforts.
library of different effects, and I did a whole library session and all that. And I was excited about this because this was a post-apocalyptic world. I could say what it's called now, something woodland, or some. I got replaced with Brad Garrett. They said your voice it was a big thing, it doesn't match the character, and you're always going, well, didn't they
Yeah,
know?
right. Why didn't they know that before I did all this work? But hey, thanks for the money.
Yes, and I had that. I think I told you once I did this a commercial or something, a voiceover, and I come in, they go, "We love what you did, but could you not have the accent and not talk so slow?" So they thought I came up with this character, like, "Hi, I'm Fred. I'm New York.
No, that's
Holy
just you.
things." He thought yeah, we love what you
They
did,
thought
but
Fred
don't
was
be
normal.
you. So
And I have
hey,
the
is
exact
that
opposite problem. Nobody, well, man, I guess it's the same problem. Nobody ever cast me for me. 90% of my auditions say guy 30 to 40, 50, average next door, big brother, dad, neighbor, like I never book it.
well, I just got a comment, Fred. Your camera quality's really, really bad. Two
It looks
realies.
good
Is it
now.
that
It
bad?
looks good to me.
All right.
It was a little
So
bit bad
okay, so
earlier, but that's I don't know. Maybe it's
so I want to share some good news with
okay.
you, Mike. So as you know, me and Mike, you, John,
It's all good.
me
I've been
and
called worse, Fred.
well, also I should thank you, John. I didn't know, but he got me verified on TikTok,
Well, Hunter had a lot to do with that too. So kudos to her too. She's here.
and
I'm
which
just wearing
is
headphones, so she can't hear you.
and so me and Mike Starr, which by the way I just decided to get these done postcards of Dumb and Dumber. Um, we were struggling to get into conventions and
Right.
stuff because I don't remember it like this, John. But now you have the Brad Pack, Emilio Estevez, Susan Sarandon, and Gina Davis. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, it was always hard if you weren't in The Walking Dead or a zombie or in a big sci-fi classic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's gotten where it's just like this guy is doing a convention. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Chevy Chase, Richard Dreyfuss. Yes. So, and I got it. I got that some people here are loyal and like Fred, but it was getting a little like, I don't need to, like, if someone wants me, cut to Cody's good friend, Mike Kerwin. Am I saying it right, Cody? Oh, I lost Cody.
No, he's probably just muted.
Uh, okay. So this is what I do, John, as you know. We do streams where people kind of help along and it goes in and out, but you sound good. Okay. Where we just work on a new Substack pieces and Cody, sometimes people give good advice like, oh, put this in, make him have confetti, which was a real one. So, okay. Anyway, Cody's good friend, Mike, um, works at Steel City Con.
I'm not familiar with that one.
He still couldn't get us
Oh.
in. maybe next year. But Cody lives near. You live in Cody. Can you hear me? You still can't. Today it's really funky for some reason. Can you people out there hear me? The audio and the video are out
They
of
look great to
sync.
me, but
You know,
I don't know.
I gotta do that thing where I
Can you hear
think
me?
would
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
you
okay, cool.
you
I
get
don't
a
know what
better
happened there.
quality if you pay some money with the streaming.
Yes.
So okay, so anyway, Cody they live near Columbus, Ohio, where they have a film festival. It's called Mommy, not Maumi, a film festival. It's near Detroit, so they are going to pay a guarantee for me and Mike Starr to come to Ohio. They're going to start off the festival with a screening of Dumb and Dumber, then a Q&A, and you can buy stuff. So, and then we're going to stay around for the weekend and be judges at the other films in the film festival, and randomly, or I don't know, randomly set up a thing where we're going to sell. If you didn't make the screening of Dumb and Dumber, you can buy more merch from us. So it's very exciting that we're not competing with. Can you hear me, Flores? We're not competing with again Madonna and other
Right.
people. You know, I'm making an exaggeration, but it's almost not.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
you could be up against, Ewan McGregor, or Ian
John
McKellen. Yeah,
Goodman,
you
Laurie
never know.
Metcalf does these.
Yeah.
People from
Willem Dafoe
Ghostbusters.
does
Laurie
this.
Metcalf.
He's competing?
Yes.
Nicolas Cage.
So it's just me and
Nicolas
what's that?
Cage,
Elliot Page is. Oh, I thought, and probably Elliot.
maybe.
Page.
I don't know. Page and Cage. That sounds like they should work
Yes.
together.
Page and Cage, near Nicolas Cage, Kiefer Sutherland, literally, yeah. So it's just me and Mike Starr, and it's gonna feel very special that we're not competing. We're the big celebrities there, and we'll be there all
I'm really
weekend.
happy
So
for
I'm
you,
very
Fred. Good
excited,
job.
and hopefully. Oh, and maybe you'll help us with this. So I'm going to do a little promo video where this is my idea, and you've had some ideas, but where you see me and I go, get off the phone, and you see him. I go, no, no, don't punch me again. Get off the phone because we got to talk about. We're going to be at blah blah blah. So that should be a good. Anytime I think it's viral, it won't be. But
Well, the viral
a
idea I
little-
had for you was to have
yeah.
two of you in a car looking like you're driving, and he's driving, and you're on the phone, which there's now a no touch law in effect for California anyway, which makes it even more funny. And you're just like, get off the phone, get off, and then we just cut to black, and it was like, don't text and drive. There's your viral video.
That would
It's
be
like a
well. In
PSA,
a
isn't it?
perfect world, someone would have sought me out. and
Nobody has the
done
money; they
like
can't
that.
afford you. And getting both of you at the same
Oh
place
yes, they
and the
can't
same
afford
time,
the
and getting
scale.
Mike to agree to do it—that's a lot of hoops to jump through.
Yes, I'm gonna say my friend is bad. Now, Chloe. So basically, I'm excited. We'll put up some videos
Yeah, I'm happy to help out.
promoting it, which will be fun. Me and Mike, recreating our Dumb and Dumber scene.
But if you need to go viral, I'll
And,
pass you to Hunter. She actually knows how to do all the technical stuff to make it go viral if you needed to.
Oh, and also we're trying to figure out here how to get more watch hours with YouTube, because that way people, throw money at you. What's it called?
Gifts,
What's it called? The
subscriptions, and gifts and stuff.
subscriptions, not that, but also something chat.
Super
like,
chat. It's the same. It's their
Super
version of
chat.
like TikTok where they give you gifts. They have to be subscribed for whatever your rate is.
So we have the 1,000 subscribers. We don't have the watch hours, so that's why I'm holding you hostage. Ooh, we got 34 minutes, and so I've been putting up every day more YouTube clips of just,
That's
all
cool.
right, that got 60 views. That's an hour.
There you go. Yeah, totally. I get it.
I mean, unless Hunter knows the tricks.
Yeah, Hunter's basically a genius. I mean, not basically. She is, but she's
Basically.
also a genius at stuff that it's not an IQ number. That's just genius because she's that smart. She's just good at everything. She's also
she's
business. Like she
great.
went to business school or something for the social media thing. Or I'm probably getting it wrong or saying it wrong.
So
It was
just
something, but she's a professional business person on social media. Like she knows the exact way to do it. She's a genius with algorithms.
all right. Well, I'll be if you could figure out how we could get more watch hours. And so, okay, so the picture he's drawing here, the story is about when I moved to LA. I loved the show, the video game Arkanoid, but I couldn't really find it. So sometimes I'm laughing at the picture. I'd go to Chuck E.
And without a
Cheese,
kid,
and
and
they
they
look
get
at
you
me like
weird.
a
Yeah.
yeah, they look at me like a pedophile here, and
I can't repeat it.
super chats. Oh, it's so weird. Like, so they do this thing where they say they unalive
Yeah, they can't
someone
say the other
because if you
word
say
now.
why can't you say KILLED? So a comedian can go, I killed. He can go, I unalived the
I
audience.
slayed.
Like, I slayed or I crushed.
Yeah, crushed. Vernacular, man.
I see.
Everything's
But why-
designed to protect people's sensitivities in a world that's worse than it was when we were kids.
Yes. I mean,
There's a wrong era for
UFC
sensitivity, or they've looked on the news for 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's there's bigger problems than a TikTok video.
Using
He
the K word.
unalived him.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
Even
no.
the news
But,
never says that though. They always say they use the term murdered or passed away or deceased. They try not to use the K word.
yeah, even in real
Yeah.
life, I said, oh, my aunt died. She's dead because she passed away. Yeah, we softened
Yeah.
it. Now that I
They
think
make
of
it gentler. People
um,
people are scared of death. That's why horror movies do so well.
Yes. So about Keith Brezer, Jeff is asking. I'm doing a MLC podcast. I mean, stream tomorrow where Keith is an autistic comedian. He talks about it, and when I opened for Norm was a master manipulator, and he loved contention. So somehow he got me to make Keith cry.
Oh,
So I got to,
narcissist.
and Keith admits, he goes, Norm pitted us against each other. Like Norm said, don't let Keith into the green room, and he started crying. So we're gonna.
As an
straighten it
autistic
out
person, that's
tomorrow.
not cool, Norm.
Yes. Well,
We already feel like that
yes.
24/7, like we're excluded from everything and people don't want us around. That just makes it worse.
Now, do you know anything? Could I ask you
Sure.
a question about autism?
Absolutely.
Now, it's confused. I guess that's why it's called the spectrum, because I guess answering my own question. Now, Keith would always say, it sounds like Rodney, I got no respect. I got no empathy at all. That's what he would say. I'm autistic. I got no empathy.
Well, there's
No
different
feelings.
versions.
But
Some
then what?
autistic people are extremely empathetic, like too much, and they feel everything, and
I see.
even saying something that could possibly be seen as constructive criticism can literally will just hold on to it, and then if you also have OCD, you become obsessed with it and just completely
Fixate.
shut down because you think that somebody didn't like a thing, or you thought you did great and you find out that you did bad, or they just didn't like it as much as you. It could be something so microscopic. Other people
Well,
just
there's a
don't.
lot.
You can say whatever to them and it doesn't affect them at all. They just don't. They don't feel a thing.
A lot of us are like that, where when I did stand-up comedy, you could be crushing or unaliving the audience, and you fixate on the one person shaking
Yeah.
their head, or the one. It's
One
so
guy
weird,
didn't
like, now
laugh.
it's so-
Like, what's this problem?
or they're talking during it. But when I had my Seinfeld year and some of my other stuff, you read the Amazon reviews and you get one star review, and it just
Yeah,
bothers
and those
you.
people
So
are probably
then
just doing it just for the negative attention. They probably they're just doing it just because they can.
everyone. Yes. Now Jeff says he can relate, John. I think, from what I heard, maybe I am on the spectrum. I have even with you now here, worst eye contact.
Yeah, same. I
I,
can't focus. I'm keep getting distracted by the drawing, and it's cool.
Well, no, in general.
Same
in
thing. Like
general,
when I go
uh,
somewhere, I have to force myself to look in their eyes. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking everywhere else but their eyes.
you know, did you? I don't know if you've pitched stuff or when you have
Actually,
to
I just
audition, you
did.
always have
I
to.
just finished pitching.
And I hope it went well. I'm sure you can't talk about it.
I mean, I can't go into
But did you
details,
ever
but
have?
yeah, it was my first time pitching to a company, the toy company, to make animated shows for their products based on a very popular IP. And I know it was my first draft and my first pilot and my first pitch deck, but I can't. I stayed up all night long with anxiety. Why didn't they
Was
read
it
it and get back to me already and let me know if I at least I'm on the right track, or they hate it, or they love it, they can make me change everything.
now? Did you do it over Zoom or in
No, no, no.
person?
This was one of those where I did the entire pitch deck. I did that. We'd already gotten permission to do something for them, but we can't start anything until they approve. This is the thing that you're going to be in, and so I just put everything in document style files and send it to them to look over. It has the log line and the synopsis and the basic, very, very simple versions of what we're doing, and then all of our cast lists, their credits and their followers and whatnot. And then separately, I sent the pilot, which is about 13 pages long, and a lot of it's just kind of exposition to explain to everybody what exactly is going on, and we won't have to ever do it again in any other cartoon.
Because whenever I do it, me with by at eye contact, you always got to like you pitch to one, but then you got to show I'm talking to you too, and eye contact.
It's a way for
too,
me
and
to
it's
help think, though. If I look in their eyes, I know that I'm going to forget what I'm trying to say, and when I look around, it helps me to put those pieces together. Because my biggest Hunter can attest to my biggest struggle is communication. I'm either saying something and I'm saying it the wrong way, or I'm misunderstanding it, or misspeaking it, or using the wrong terminology. So I often say spectrum when I really mean ADHD, just because it's just like.
I absolutely have it. Sometimes I don't know if I have ADHD or sometimes things people are talking about doesn't interest me. Like I got this new plant and we first went to Home Depot and then we put the right thing in and I'm long
Yeah.
gone. And we never found out why we can't hear Cody, but
Oh, he could. I think
um,
he's turning himself on and off while we're talking.
no, usually he goes, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
there he is.
weird. But Cody, is
That's
that
that
you?
was him.
That is me.
I didn't hear Cody. All right.
Patrick Warburton's
there's
first stand-up special. Hunter and I got third row, maybe something like that.
Something like that.
We were really close.
Yeah.
They recorded that. That's going to be his actual first special, and he includes that. His daughter's like, I think you might. She's 2 seconds on WebMD. He's like, have you ever been tested for ADHD? And then he did an ADHD bit where he completely lost it and went off on a completely different tangent. Like, yeah, I think my daughter diagnosed me in 10 minutes. So.
Well, it's fun. It's fun. When I say it's funny, it's never laugh out loud.
Yeah, not funny,
but
haha.
I have a few friends that they didn't realize. Two of them that they had ADHD till they had kids with it. They go, oh,
Yeah.
it's a real thing. I have it too. But yes, I think I'm too old to like really work on.
I mean, honestly, at our
work on
age,
it,
the only
but-
thing we can really do is just take ADHD medication, which kind of just helps with focus, and that's about it. But it's great for weight loss too if you're trying to lose a few pounds. So I've heard.
My friend like me got the diagnosis he's borderline diabetic. Well, I would eat candy and ice cream literally every day. I would rationalize, and even though I'm not heavy, it wasn't
No.
healthy. So my friend Charles, then he calls me up. He goes, "I'm not borderline diabetic anymore." I go, "Good." He goes, "I'm diabetic."
That's
So,
eventually that's what
so
happens.
now but he's on Ozempic, which was originally made for that, not to lose weight. Well, you lose weight.
It's a side
so
effect, not the
basically-
primary reason.
Yeah. So I do, but you're better than me. You and Hunter came to my place because I had too much ADHD about trying to figure out how to set up a timer for my cat's
We
water.
told you a long
So you're
time ago.
better than
We
me.
like to help people. It's just part of who we are.
But I'm saying you don't have ADHD like I do. I can't deal with instructions.
Oh no,
So
I do. I
like,
cannot.
just put it together for me.
I've been working for Transformers for 10 years and been a fan for 40, And I can't, unless it was extremely complicated and expensive, I could not stand looking at the instructions to do it. I took that as a personal challenge almost. I like figuring things out, because if I figure it out on my own without instructions, I'm more likely to remember and retain the information and actually be able to apply that later on, rather than how does this work again? I got to look in the instruction book again and again because I didn't remember it, So I'd rather trial and error and figure it out. So I've even had to buy something more than once because I broke it by trying to figure it out myself instead of looking at the freaking.
Oh, I don't have a printer anymore. I was so happy to just move and give it away because Wood is my tech friend, and there's something about they made it on purpose. Where I just want to throw a printer against.
That's
the
why
wall,
they put the joke in Office
where
Space about printers have always been the worst technology.
Exactly. Where I want to smash it with a bat. Other tech stuff works better. This and I got stuff, but printers. So Super Duper Bunny League, they seem to have taken it off the next schedule.
Oh,
Now is I think Nick is a little different in that.
well, there's a lot of restructuring
hard to
going
get-
on with Paramount and Nickelodeon
Yes.
right now too. But it's on your IMDb.
Right. So maybe it'll.
Hunter was asking if you're going to be at San Diego Comic Con next week, and I'm like, I was told directly from Tom Kenny that Paramount pulled out of San Diego this year.
Paramount. Yeah. Well, right now Paramount seems to be all.
It's all SpongeBob. That's what they told him too.
also-
They said they have the SpongeBob movie coming later this year. They feel like it's too early to promote right now. They want to focus on just solo promotion of it later on, closer to when it releases. So they're
So
skipping.
it used to be like there was like a block of at least 10 Nickelodeon shows.
A whole bunch of.
Now it's just
SpongeBob.
Now it's just and Fairly Odd Parents, I heard, or the Odd House.
Loud
something
House,
like that.
yeah.
Not Fairly Odd Parents, the Loud House.
They still have Fairly Odd Parents, but it's not doing like it used to do.
But I'm saying it just seems to be just 3 shows.
That's about it. They used
So-
to have a lot more IPs. Well,
going on?
what's happening is what always happens when the creators of the shows cave or pass away, and they become commercial. And even Tom, because I told him, I was like, I worked on a commercial that was for SpongeBob, and I heard him and Bill laughing in the background, and I was like, I hope you guys got paid for that. And he was like, yeah, we basically, I don't want to say what he said, but basically he was referencing the fact that this is not what the creator wanted originally. He was against any type of commercialism and selling products with his show. His show was like anti-commercialism and making fun of the overpriced burger meals and people like Mr. Krabs who try to charge people for everything, and he didn't want that to happen. And now a lot of that's going on.
So wait, why is Nickelodeon different than it was? Because it's
a big chunk of it is because of what happened with a lot of their showrunners, their live action stuff. The documentary goes into a lot of that.
Oh, what documentary is there?
Oh, it's not good. It's about iCarly and all the kids that were.
Oh, the thing with Dan Schneider.
Yeah. So I think that really hurt them, and they were already trying to sell to another studio, and then that fell through. So there's been a lot of restructuring going on, and now HBO apparently has Cartoon Network, and so Warner Brothers basically got rid of their stuff, and everything Warner Brothers is doing now, their IP library, they're just like selling it dirt cheap on streaming services. They're like packaging their Batman movies together and all their different, but they're just trying to make some money.
Shiny.
Oh,
So it's really hard for
this is like her.
Doesn't it?
it's really hard for a new Nickelodeon show to
I have
really.
to-
Yeah, because they don't have I feel like they're trying to sell their studio to somebody else that has more money and then just work for them, kind of like what Fox did and a lot of other studios. And I think Warner Brothers is still hanging in that James Gunn is going to turn things around for them with a lot more hits than what they've been getting, because they're all about like maybe 1 in 10, 1 in 20 hits can make up for and they'll just do tax write-offs for the other flops, but they're massing up debt like they're in the, I forget, billions of dollars. And
Well, I had so much fun working on Super Duper Bunny League. I hope it pops up.
Well, there's a good
back on
chance it
Nick-
could pop up on something else. You never know, or their streaming services. They've got lots of
You mean
options.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, yeah, that's where a lot of the
Or-
stuff ends up going instead of on
It was-
Nickelodeon's actual network.
And it was briefly on Nick Jr., but maybe they're just playing old things.
Try to find the
like-
audience. Yeah,
Like what's the one, Bubble Guppies and
yeah. Bubble Guppies is still going. Dora's still going. They got quite a few IPs for kids. Paw Patrol's their biggest one.
So they just like playing the familiar stuff. It's hard
Well,
to
yeah,
break
little
in.
kids like to see the same thing over and over and over again forever.
Yes. Wow. Well, yeah. So I went to the callback, and that's about it. And I'm just loving just telling these little Substack stories.
Aw.
Yes.
Well, I did my, like I said, finished my pilot and my pitch deck last night. I got you down for a couple of characters that just
Wait,
kind
you
of
went in and out.
perfectly fit you.
Well, let me
I
know.
can't.
when
I
you
won't
need-
go into details about it on public stream,
Sure.
but I can tell everybody that the character that Fred is playing is very much based on the Joe Pesci type characters, the little guys that work for the mob that are always the let me at them. They're tough. They always act big and tough because there's. But it's. I took the bit from your OG original gangster because he's basically that. He's so small. He's very unintimidating, but he's extremely powerful and strong. And it just seems like he wouldn't be taken seriously unless he has this like, look at me, I'm a thrill seeker, I'm a rebel. Look, this is don't cross the line, and I crossed the line. And then
Oh,
somebody
that'll
says,
be
hey, what are you
fun.
doing? He's like, oh, I'm back on the other side of the line.
No, I didn't know you were still.
The audio.
And then the other character is kind of perfect for you because he only says one word, and it's a running gag that's already been established. And he's just kind of that. He's a running gag. He's just a punchline. I can't even say what it is because people might already figure it out.
Oh, Zach Ward. I remember the movie I was in with him was called Blood Lake. With Christopher
Okay,
Lloyd.
yeah, he's done quite a few of those types of films, but he's done some big ones too. He was Fred,
yeah.
Freddy versus Jason, and Transformers 2007, and Titus was like one of his ongoing. He was in the main cast of Titus with Christopher.
Of
Titus.
course, I know him well.
But yeah, so he's going to be in there. Adam Goldberg, the creator of the Goldbergs and the writer of the Fanboys and Muppets Mayhem. He's just done tons of nerd creds, and he's not a voice actor, but he's like nerd royalty. You know what I mean? And he's a friend of mine, which is crazy to me. And I got him to voice a character too, which I'm really happy about. But one of my biggest, one of the two people that I'm most excited about is that I have the voice of Eek the Cat, who's also done tons of other stuff. Bill Kopp, who did a ton of the cartoons in the early 90s, late 80s. He did Schnookums and Meat. He worked on Tex Avery. He worked on Pith Possum.
I remember
the Thunder Lizard. Yeah, he was Kumbaya, Sharky. That's my buddy Bill. And Freakazoid, Paul Rugg, who also worked on Earth to Ned. He works for the Muppets and Puss in Boots and Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. And I'm honored that you and the three of them, they're kind of, well, four of them counting Zach. That's like my celebrity royalty. That's graciously.
Well, I know. I used to hang out with a guy, Savage Steve Holland. I think he created Eek the Cat.
Oh,
Wait.
well, I thought Bill created Eek the Cat. I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
I'm confusing.
But he might have
another
worked with
thing.
him because that name is so familiar.
Another show I'm confusing it with. But
He might have been his part because I know he made it with some other people, but I don't know their names off the top of my head.
One of them was at his goodbye party.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I'm bad. You know me, I'm bad with names.
So did you move into a new place since I last did that?
We are Airbnb until we figure out what we're doing. So no permanent place. I don't know if it's allowed to use the H word. It may be just as bad as saying unalive.
Well, a homeless guy doing Airbnb sounds pretty good.
I mean, it's a really nice place, and it's saving me a
you're
lot
not
more money
homeless
than paying for a place. Well, I don't have a home. I have a place to stay though.
Well, Keanu Reeves, I think for decades lived in hotels, nice ones. I don't mean.
Yeah, I can't afford nice hotels, but this is actually a really nice Airbnb considering the price. But yeah,
it's nice considering the price. I think that
it's
makes
a lot
sense.
bigger than what I was expecting than I would be paying for if I was paying for rent. It's bigger than the house. Our room and our bathroom combined, which is all the space we have, is as big as the house was that I was paying $35+ $100 a month for.
Craziness.
Yeah, insane. So
well, let
me
me
know. Talk
know.
about it if you ever got a room for rent. We take care of all your anxiety problems for you, clean up for
All
you.
right, maybe
Hunter's
we'll
a great
do that.
cook too.
Oh, I may
I'm
do
Mexican,
that
I
because
come
I
from
I haven't
She's
eaten.
Hispanic, so she can answer the door and be like, "No, Mr. Frey, not here. He not here right now."
Cody misspelled Arkanoid. Scarlett just pointed out.
Dum
See,
dum
this is
dum.
why we do these streams.
Isn't it C and or
Is
A R
it
I
C?
A
still
O
can't
or
hear
A?
Cody. It's so weird.
Oh, that was him. He just ain't talking.
I'm just
But
I'm just
is
looking.
Cody talking? Because I still can't hear him for some reason.
Really?
No, you're just talking at the same time he is. I think.
That's
No,
yeah.
I would hear him, but
You can't hear him at all right now.
no, it's a
Oh,
weird
that's
thing.
weird.
I have a weird hearing in fletch and whatever the word is.
Yeah,
I
I
think I
struggle with
need
that. What are the words? Who cares? As long as people know what we're trying to say, why does it matter if we get the word right?
Yeah. My God.
So
Well,
frustrating that you guys want us to use the right terminology.
Well, you're a legend.
Aw,
This guy's got a
coming from
big
you, an actual legend.
following, massive following on every social media thing.
It's only like a
Um,
million combined people altogether. It's not that big.
the people I have are loyal, which I like. I don't have a lot, but they're on every stream and they're really, that's what I
Yeah. A lot of
appreciate.
mine are just butt kissers. They just want me to do his voice for 2 seconds so they can go viral, and I don't get anything out of it. Yeah, it was an A. The A is what it was. Yeah, it's
I think
A.
it was that, wasn't it?
That was it. I don't know.
Arcanoid.
For some reason, I was thinking it was ARCANOID, but it's ARKN. No, that's right.
Fred can. All right, Ed, the sound
You
guy.
forgot the
Can you guys?
apostrophe in Fred's, though, Cody. There's an apostrophe S.
There's
Oh,
more
there you
than
go.
one.
So you're from Memphis,
Mhm.
Tennessee, is that right?
Originally, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh,
Lived there
Ed
for
is
first
from. Where you
third.
from? Atlanta. Ed's a sound guy. Or North Carolina. I have trouble
That's way up.
figuring it out. Well, let's get a dinner again at that vegan Chinese place.
I mean, we're only an hour and a half away from there now, but yeah, well, absolutely.
Oh well, we'll find another place.
No, I promise they actually don't mind any excuse to go down there. We have Universal Studios passes. We got to use them, or they're a waste of money.
Tell him about my daughter robot.
Oh, we got a little robot and downloaded her daughters into it, so that way they
show
can
him.
yeah
Yeah,
they
please
can
show me.
that way that they can operate this little guy when we go out, and they can see through the little camera.
We drive around.
And
And
drive
That's
around.
what
It's got
Wood
little
keeps
deals.
saying I should get for my cats.
The
Yeah.
problem is it's really slow. It would work better for cats. It's really slow. Like if we go to the theme park, she's gonna have to carry it around because it's like, it's like. But they're like talking to people, and just people freak out when they're like, "We are a robot." They're not really. They're just watching from Arkansas.
Yeah, so my cats would like that because I could watch it and it would follow them around.
Well, it has to be
Yeah.
on a signal with your phone. I
yeah,
think.
but he can tie his phone to it.
You can
and
tie your
then
phone to it.
And he can put it on his Wi-Fi at his house, and then he can walk it around and
Exactly.
Talk to
You can
Chloe.
talk to Chloe through your little robot as long as you have your phone.
Chloe, where is she?
She's probably
She-
listening to me on your cat feeder.
Wow. I got to learn a lot. I got how to do my Nest AC on my phone because now it's hot again.
I'm
So-
going through technical problems myself right now. My agent sent me contracts for Apple for the show. He managed to get it pushed to union because they were trying to sneak one by me and put it non-union. And he's like, "That's not what we did last season." And they're like, "Well, we did that as a courtesy."
I
We
was
were
with-
not gonna, I'm like, no. That's not what we agreed to. You didn't inform us of that. So hopefully they're not going to get mad at me and fire me. But
I was with
they sent me
CS
a link to is it electronics producers or something EP. I already have an EP account. I've been in this job for 20 years. And the link that they sent me to start the paperwork goes to reset your password. I did it. It's like successful. Click the link again, reset your I'm like, this is an infinite loop of resetting my password. Where's the freaking contract? I already have an account. Why is this so hard?
Oh, and just to let you know, the picture now Cody is working on is my mother instilling all her fears into me like a hypnotist.
That's what they do. They project their anxieties onto us until we have the
Yes.
same anxieties.
Well, there's a Pink Floyd I talk about in this thing, Pink Floyd The Wall. Mama's going to put all her fears into you.
Mhm.
You know, my mother, it's true. She said, that when she grew up, school was a nightmare. And when I went to school, she was reliving the nightmare of school through me. So she instilled in me growing up was a nightmare, and it was. So that's what this picture hopefully will convey. I like that she's a hypnotist. I
What
mean,
was
I
it?
love.
What was it that she was concerned? I'm just curious. Was she like my mom and like Hollywood's full of demon worshippers? You're gonna have to
Oh, it
drink
was way
baby's
before
blood. You're gonna
Hollywood.
have to do things with underage children. You should stay away. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. They're gonna make you gay. They're gonna touch you in your private places.
It was way before Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
That my mother didn't do good in school. She got left back in first grade because her mother took her out of school a lot. So, and she goes, and then I never caught up. So, my mother was convinced I was going to fail at everything. So she was. We did a bit before, a true story, when I, as a kid, wanted to get my own spending money and get a part-time job at Burger King. She goes, "Yeah, they're waiting for you." So, so she goes, I didn't want you to fail because she felt she was failing vicarious. She failed,
Backhanded
got left
compliment.
back, and her life was a nightmare. So she was convinced I was going to get rejected, fail at everything, and she was living vicariously the fear of me failing.
I
'Cause
I had an epiphany though. I think what happens with our parents is that they don't want to succeed where they failed because it makes them feel bad about themselves. Where they should more be like, "Let me help you not make the mistakes I did, so you can
well,
succeed where I didn't." And they end up being. Sometimes I've heard a lot of parents sounding like yours that feel like, "Well, I don't want them to do better than me. How they can't succeed where I didn't? You know, that makes me look bad."
well, I'm not a parent except for cats, and the idea is
Yes,
either you
but your
get a
cats are so
do-over.
successful. They're famous on the internet. That's all you.
Yeah, either you get a do-over to your kids or you get the joy of life through your kids growing up. But my mother was reliving all the trauma
Yeah.
she went through with me. School's a nightmare. You'll get left back. You won't be as smart as everyone. You'll be this.
Mm,
She freaked out when I quit college to be a comedian because I was very depressed and shy, and she didn't know comedians back then were just, hey, I'm a, Borscht Belt Catskill guy.
yeah.
So me doing comedy made no sense to her. I was very depressed, pathologically shy, and she thought and they didn't have like the internet, believe it or not, back then
No.
in the late 70s. So she couldn't like check out if I was really doing it on the YouTube or anything. So she'd see my friends. What does Freddie really do in this city? What's the truth? She thought I was like a gay prostitute or
I
something.
was gonna say, let me guess. She thought you
Yeah,
were doing gay prostitute.
she didn't believe I was going to at night every night going to do comedy clubs. He's not a comedian. What's he really do in the city?
But he's
Like
not
she's
funny. So my mom, it was a similar that I didn't accomplish much thing, but instead of projecting it onto me, it was more like everything I did was an exact representation of her great mothering. Like, oh, John, my kids are so successful. That's all
no.
because of me. So all she would do is brag about anything good that we had
Oh,
done,
it's
no matter
never
how bad our
bragging.
lives were, no matter how many mistakes we made. It was all
Well,
like,
my
oh, he
mother.
worked in a commercial. My kid, my son. That was all because of me.
Well, anytime I was on TV, my mother goes, "Is this a big or a small part?" Like it wasn't like, "Oh, that's so great, you're on TV with
Oh
one
no, they would never
line."
tell me. They wouldn't believe me. They said that this was a fake job and I should leave it for more talented people.
Yeah, it's
And then I start booking stuff, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm telling all my friends that I'm like, yeah, but you weren't the one that
but
was very happy with me back when I was doing it.
I inherited a lot of that where, oh,
Mm.
it's you're gonna get caught. This you can't really
Mhm.
enjoy anything. Well, you can't. Look, I did
You're gonna be broke. You're gonna be homeless. I heard all
15
that.
episodes of the show,
Well, I
and they
mean, she was
replaced
partially
me.
right.
I look
But
better
yeah,
homeless than I did when I wasn't.
my mother. But even when I was working, it's like, how do you make money? You don't work that much, or what? Why'd you get a cat, not a girlfriend? Or what's wrong? What do you do during the day? There's something wrong with.
I think you lucked up with a cat instead of a girlfriend. That's a
Yeah.
genius.
Hey!
I need. If my cat could cook, yes, then it'd be
There
perfect.
you go.
But it is what it is. What we did another Substack where, my father was very unassertive. He didn't want to make trouble, and my mother was always like panicked. So someone said to me recently, "I guess you have the career you have. You fill the persona because your father's meek and your mother's neurotic." But then again, you could have gone further. Something funny was said. I can't hear what John's laughing at. The tech stuff's off today. You can't hear me now?
I'm just
No.
messing. I'm just messing with you.
Oh my God. Well, as long as some people can hear and Cody's drawing and doing what he does, I'm not going to have anxiety over this tech stuff.
Well, I got you over an hour. Is that good? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how this works.
Well,
I'm old
John,
too.
let's hang out and let me know when you need
Sure.
my stuff. And I'll probably be asking questions before me and Mike go to Ohio, like how to get a lot of pictures at a good price, that kind
Oh,
of
that
stuff.
one is an easy one. I got you covered.
Okay, all right. I'll be bugging you like, how do we get pictures? Where do I find them? Oh, who's this?
That's Nicholas Cage. Oh, hello there.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody.
Nicholas
How's everybody
Cage.
doing?
All
And
right,
do you
I'm gonna
hear
head off.
Epic?
Bye.
Are
Hey, it
you
was
in a
great having you
football
on.
arena?
Thanks. Bye.
Are you gonna leave? All right, Epic, you leave. He wants to leave, or he's saying hi. And I can hear you, but I can't hear Cody. What's going on, Nicholas?
Hey, so I
All
don't
right,
know if
this
you
sound
know,
is
I'm going to be
totally.
doing.
I can't hear you.
Having-
Can you hear him?
Yeah, wait, you can't hear
Maybe
it?
I should leave this thing altogether and
Oh no.
where's Wood? I'm gonna. Too bad you're not around. I can't hear anyone on the other end on the stream.
I don't understand that.
I can't hear Cody. I can't hear Nicholas.
Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Fred, can you hear me?
We should
Can you
never
hear
do
me?
these without.
Oh wait, he can't hear us.
You could talk if Cody could hear you, or Scarlett and Ed and Jeff. Can you hear him, people?
Hello?
Hmm.
Can anybody hear
I
me?
gotta get it right tomorrow.
Well, Fred, I know you can't hear me, and it's probably pointless for me to
Cody,
say,
do you want
but
to text me?
Can you hear me? Anybody?
I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Cody,
Okay,
why don't you
good.
text me? Because just to let me know you hear me.
Yes, I'm gonna try my try this.
Hmm.
How about now?
Nicholas, I'm sorry I can't hear you.
Oh. Yes, you're good, but
Fred, you
I
should
guess
leave it.
people
All right,
can-
let me try one last time. I'll come back one last time.
sure.
All right.
Well, I guess I should do the same. I guess.
Well, can you hear me, Cody?
Yes, I can, Nick. Yes, can you? Hear me?
Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, technical difficulties, it comes up and, you just got to deal with it, Sometimes just turning it on, turning it back on is the solution.
Very good. I'm seeing the chat. We got Roger, Cody, and we got Fred.
It looks like people can
Freddie.
hear
Uh,
us.
Fred, can you hear
I
us?
still can't hear you. Let me see
Oh.
one thing.
Dang.
Fred, can you hear me?
Audio.
No, he can't.
No. Okay. Well, this is
External
unfortunate.
headphones. Okay,
Mike?
Nicholas, can you talk?
Yes. Can you hear me, Fred?
Yes, and for some reason, I don't know why I can't hear Cody.
Can you hear me now?
I can,
Oh,
finally.
very good, very good. I think that's all we had to do. We had to just get out of the room, and I guess that's how it happens. I don't know. I don't get it.
In this world that we live, Fred, technology just it goes too fast, and it's hard to really know what happens when something goes wrong. So we're patient. We're patient people.
Well, Ed has said this is a Nick Cage show, and he's here for it.
Wow.
Well,
Nice.
I'll do what I can, but I know this is your show. You and Cody do this wonderful animation, illustration, live stream. So I don't want to interfere, but I just want to. I want to be like the salt. I want to be the salt to the actual meal, if that's possible. You're the real source, and I'm just here for flavor.
Whatever. I blame Wood too. He would fix everything. It's just the sound's not great. I don't know where he is. It's just we're
Is
gonna
he
have
your
to-
tech guy, Wood? Wood's your tech guy?
Yes. He doesn't like being called
Yeah.
that. He's my friend, but he also fixes every tech thing when he's around. I don't know where he could be. I hope he's okay. Usually he responds to every text.
Think he's
So-
working or something, or
I guess, but he
Maybe-
always what's that?
Maybe he's on the. Maybe he's tinkering with our stream and playing a prank on us.
Now, are you a prank guy, Nicholas?
Yeah, I've had my fair share of pranks, on the set of many movies, things that have gone kind of out of hand a few times, but, now that I'm older, it's like I don't have time. I just want to do my job and don't have time for the pranks anymore.
Right. Wow, we're losing viewers. This is well, we're getting good work done, Cody. I love this. I love the story. I love failing horror. Um, but what was the movie Nicolas Cage was with Sarah Jessica Parker? That's a good question. I remember it being good and liking it, but what was it?
Sarah Jessica Parker. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I ever seen that one.
Yeah,
wish,
I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, she was in a
consult
movie with
IMDb.
maybe Steve Martin. What was the movie with her and Steve Martin? I think I told you I got a little annoyed with Steve Martin in
like in person or just the movies things.
a little both with the banjoing. I sound like my mother. Enough with the banjoing, the bluegrass. You're a narcissist, and enough with the museums. And he thinks he's Woody Allen, and you think you're great with literature. It's annoying. And enough with what's that?
Right.
And what was the other thing? I didn't like the thing with Martin Short, the Hulu show. They're mugging.
Only murders in the building.
Yeah, they're mugging like it's like they're in a gang. I can't think of a funny thing. And I don't know.
I thought it was fine in the first season, but it seemed to drag on and on. I think is it the third season now? It's just how long can
How
this
many
go?
murders can there be in one building?
Exactly.
Right. It depends on how many there are in the building. How much we're in the seasons, I guess that's how many people are. You could,
Everyone who lives in the building gets murdered.
By theory,
Friday,
it
don't
should
go
be
there.
murdered.
Oh yeah, we don't call that. We don't call it that. We call it something else, right?
Oh, we got to hear it unaliving someone. That's why
Yeah.
we don't have a lot of viewing.
Yeah, we accidentally said the words.
We said the wrong word.
Oh man.
Well, Nicholas, I'm so flattered how you're such a busy guy and you show support. You're in the middle of a football field, it looks like, but you're still checking in.
Yeah, I'm on the set of Madden. I don't know if you're aware I'm playing Madden.
And you look so much like him now. It's amazing.
I know, but the prosthetics is just it's like a heat wave, just circulating through your body. It's unbearable. But Christian Bale is actually in the movie too, and of course, he's done his usual losing weight, gaining weight situation. I just can't do that. It takes a certain talent.
What was that Christian Bale movie where he was a skeleton, so skinny? It was so good.
Yeah, the Machinist.
Yes. Have you seen that, Cody?
Yes.
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, it's very creepy. I'm trying to get Cody. I don't know if he'll like it to watch Pink Floyd The Wall, because this is about it. And Cody likes that weird animation, and they got a lot of weird animation in Pink Floyd The Wall.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Crazy stuff. So try to check out The Wall. That's what I talk about in the story.
I'm definitely going to watch that. That's it's probably the next one I'm going to watch.
He's playing the first down marker because he's so skinny. And he was great in that movie, American Hustle. Did you
Oh.
see that? Well, of course you saw it. No, you weren't in that, Nicholas.
American Hustle?
Yeah, did you see that, Cody?
No. Who's in it?
Christian Bale, David O. Russell directed it and wrote it.
Oh, no.
Well, you know, Fred, David O. Russell is actually directing this film, Madden. So,
Oh, really?
kind of a coincidence.
I wasn't in love with, what was that one with De Niro and what's his name?
De Niro?
The David
Oh.
O. Russell movie with De Niro and I don't remember.
Now you got to meet David O. Russell, right? Or did you ever?
Yes, we gotta. What? So, Cody, our game plan is Amy Adams. Yes, our game plan is if one of the longest stories takes too long,
Mm-hmm.
then you could just put up like maybe it's not as difficult. The one with John Voight.
Right.
Or one of the other ones that's already kind of all illustrated. So yes, Ben Stiller, who I'm very bitter at because I knew him when he was 14. I dated his sister. I went with Nick Ameston, took him to comedy clubs. I don't care. I'll say it in front of 4 people watching. He never gave me one line in anything. All right, I'll say I've already ranted on MLC. We leave Flores on this one.
We
There's
did.
something off about this. Yeah, she always sticks with it, but
Oh,
there's something about the energy today. Maybe the afternoon or the tech stuff.
could be
or
the
I
tech.
even
or-
eat. What's that?
Who knows? Who knows?
It's okay, the tech stuff, but Flores even left, but
Really?
that's okay. So MLC, I got Ben Stiller, my bitterness, and how he fought me. When I would call up his sister, he'd go, "Hey, the provider's on the yeah, he's going to be a real provider one day." Taunting me, I'll never be a provider. I provide for my cats. So that's the big thing. So anyway, he invited me to when he was many years ago when he lived in the Hollywood Hills to a party. It was Vince Vaughn, John Voight, David O. Russell, Will Ferrell was there. Some people not as big, but still big was Andy Dick
Oh, yeah.
and Isai Morales. You know, you don't know who Isai Morales is? I don't think Cody or even Nicolas Cage knows.
His-
Do you know who he is?
No.
Let me look him up.
He was it.
what-
He was in a movie called La Bamba. Was his big thing, and he was in a movie that I don't even think Pikesville Al heard of called Bad Boys. Not the one with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, but with Sean Penn and Ali Sheedy. Interesting.
Oh,
movie.
you know.
So he played a bad
Yeah,
guy. Isai Morales.
I've seen this guy.
He was
I've seen
okay.
this guy.
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
it?
I've seen it before. This guy.
Yeah.
He played in Mission
Yes.
Impossible.
Right.
He was actually he knew Andy for a movie called In the Army Now. So he was then he was on NYPD Blue. So he's done stuff. He recently played a bad guy in that show, which I couldn't get through. Jason Bateman. You know, Ben Stiller, I don't get it. I mean, see, well, maybe because I wear crooked glasses. I don't know. He used to do all these, Will Ferrell-ish Ben movies where I could have had a funny 5-line cameo, but It's okay. I'm old now. I've survived. My life wasn't contingent on Ben Stiller
Right.
helping pay off something. It's okay. I auditioned for him a lot.
He did.
Never even got a consolation. I
Did he,
auditioned for Dodgeball.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could have gotten a consolation prize. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So also, in Bad Boys was the first time I became aware of his name. He's been in 3 prison movies. He was in Shawshank Redemption as the bad. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you, Ed. What's it? Clancy Brown is his name. He played a bad warden in Shawshank Redemption. He played a nice prison guard in a movie called Hurricane with Denzel Washington, underrated. And he was in he played a guy in prison. So he's been in 3 prison movies. Clancy Brown.
Mm.
He was actually in, I don't know how they brought Dexter back recently, because he was murdered in this other thing I saw where Clancy Brown played a bad guy. So yeah, I don't know what started this whole thing. Oh, I'm sure Ben Stiller's nice to people. I'm just ranting. Well, come on, Ben. Well, he did call me. He didn't like me because I was taking his sister away from him and called me the provider sarcastically. But I would still be in something.
How old were you when you went out with his sister?
Oh yeah, that's good.
How old were you?
20. She was 18 or 19. He was 4. And I said I won't. I stopped auditioning for Ben Stiller because it was sort of like a combination of in Shawshank Redemption when Morgan Freeman, who's always up for the parole, goes, I'm not even going to try. You could stamp your thing, reject me, do what you got to do. And they finally recently released him. Or the analogy is like when Charlie Brown keeps trying to kick the football and Lucy takes it away.
That could be a funny drawing, like a parody.
I have a Ben Stiller story. So now, Cody, we're trying to do longer stories, right?
Right.
Like kind of real stories. And I wrote some Ben Stiller stuff and with dating the sister.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing where you could do the thing like why I won't kick the football for Ben Stiller anymore, the Shawshank Redemption. Yes, this is a good way to get those things out. Nicholas, I know you don't like Blur. I know you've worked with him or met him, but he's shaking his head. But you get it, I hope.
We did.
No, I definitely understand. It's funny. I ran into him at a supermarket, and I said, Ben, how's it going? And he just looked at me and he's like, who are you? And frankly, that shocked me. Of course, he was joking, but
Oh, okay.
he seems to have this way about him.
Yeah, I know. You're a good guy, Nicholas. But this is a true story. Well, you have an age, Nicholas. I was in an acting class, and there was a model in it. I go, but she seems to get me. She smiles. Maybe she'll go out with me. Then I heard she was living with Kiefer Sutherland, and before that, she dated Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that's
so.
funny. Wow.
So I don't think you go from Nicolas Cage to Kiefer Sutherland to me. But that would have been funny, Nicholas, if I dated the same person you dated, right?
That would be.
that would invoke a very interesting conversation.
Yes, yes. Wow. We lost Flores. There's something
All right,
again.
I
I
think
hope
you're.
Wood is okay. Sorry.
Oh no, I think everything's good. I just think it's like we got like some tech issues today for some reason, like
Yeah.
lag and audio. It's kind of weird, but I think we're doing all right.
Yeah. Again, I think Wood should be okay, but usually whenever he just woke up.
Wait, who just woke up?
The audio is bad today.
Right.
Oh, he was sleeping. He woke up late.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got a cold. He's got a bad cold.
Oh,
He's
that's
okay. Usually when he works, he always has his phone by him. All right. We won't bother Wood anymore.
Yeah. Well, that was nice to have. Was his name John? I did
Yeah.
not. I think my brother knows what he just done, and I'm less of the viral person, so I don't know much about that world. To be completely honest, but that was cool to hear kind of what he's.
Nicolas Cage, are you familiar with the epic voice guy?
Yes. Yeah, he does the honest trailers and all that stuff on YouTube. And I'm quite familiar with his work. He's a very good vocal contourist, as I like to refer to as vocal actors.
I try to keep the Shank brothers happy with little guests. So only one Shank brother was happy, and the other one was kind of having a tantrum. Like, who the hell is this guy? And breaking things.
No.
He was not
Oh,
happy.
man.
So Wood is such a nice guy.
Right.
He sent me this, which is supposed to go on the mic here, but the things fell off. But he's resending me another one.
What I thought was interesting about that guest, John, the voice guy.
Thank you, Ed.
He was mentioning the pitching to the studios. Is he like a drawer or an art animator or something, or a cartoonist?
Well, Wood, it sounds good to you. I was having a lot of trouble hearing people, but I had to leave the room twice. So, okay, so if Wood thinks the people here were complaining, it doesn't sound good. But Wood woke up. I hope he gets better and is listening. Epic voice guy, John Bailey, is a successful voice guy, does narration and video games. And you said, like, on the YouTube thing, oh, who do we have here? Oh, Ben.
It's Ben.
Oh, hey there, Ben. You want to go to Costco and get
Oh,
in?
no, more tech problems. Now, can
Is
you
this a
hear him and I
Costco?
can't?
We can hear him, Fred.
For some reason, here when guests come on.
The
Let me
sound in my
see.
ears is not making the sound so I can
You
hear
know,
it.
but is he talking about?
Well, he's talking about. He's talking about something.
We can translate for you and we'll get that information to you, Fred. So
Hey, Fred.
he was saying, he was giving some innocuous a command regarding a particular action, which will remain nameless in
Well, I'll go
the
ahead and
Costco
say it.
bathroom.
I don't mind saying it. Hey there, Fred. You want to go to Costco
Is he
and get a
talking
hand job from a planet?
about mobsters in the 30s?
Hey, Fred, re-enter the room. You'll be able to hear him after you do that.
Okay. Wait,
Yeah,
don't go, Ben.
Ben.
I have to leave and
He's
come
gonna.
back in.
No, yeah. He's
We're
coming
having
back.
technical difficulties at the moment.
Technical difficulties at the moment. How? Why?
Yes.
Sarah with an H. Sarah with an H. Remember that? Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh
Oh,
yes, of course.
oh,
My name is Sarah. Sara. Sarah.
Now I can't hear anybody. Wait. Let me try this. Settings. Audio keeps going out, and I put it into audio.
Hey,
Hello?
look, I'll pop back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. We can
Hey,
hear you.
Wood, I
man.
can't hear anyone there.
Fred's having some.
It's on Fred's end.
Okay, audio
We're
input
trying to.
is
I'll call you
complete
back.
two.
I'll call you back.
Okay.
Audio output is. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Fred, we can hear you.
I hear
We
you,
can
and
hear
now
you.
Ben left.
He
Oh, Ben's
said
coming back.
he's coming back.
Where am I
He-
supposed to
he's
plug
coming
this
back
into?
here.
What does it look like? Oh.
Okay, the adapter that makes it thick.
I think our view count's going big.
How many? How many we got going?
We got 7.
Uh,
We're booming.
If we can get the 7 people to get 7 people more, that would be nice.
and put it where? Okay, hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Can you? I don't think so, Cody.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, video output.
Let me look at the screen. I can't see it.
Oh, audio. Okay, video input is complete audio. Video output is what?
Complete audio.
Can you hear us now?
Now I hear you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I hear them now. Okay.
Very good.
Thank you, Wood.
Just your volume, and if you want to hear your voice,
Hello?
you should be able to hear your voice through your headset as well.
Okay, I don't hear me through my headset, but I don't need to.
Well, you can if you need to. There's a button. I'll show you later.
All right.
There's one. Come here. Look to the right. Look at your thing. See next to that knob? There's a monitor button.
This?
Push that in. The button on the left. Yeah.
Hello.
I think we lost Fred.
Now we can't hear you, Fred.
Fred, I think the monitor button is interfering with your input.
Okay, yeah.
Now we can hear you.
All right, now I hear me through this. It's all perfect, Wood. All right, talk to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, what happened to Jeff or Ben?
He said he'd call us back.
Okay, we'll see if he...
We got more viewers. They came in.
All right,
like- They kind of like the action.
It was
I think,
very
yeah, I
true.
think-
It
I
was.
think it's exciting.
It's if Nicolas Cage thinks it's exciting, you know, the movie Knowing was very exciting.
Yes, that was.
Yes, very, very exciting.
Oh,
Yeah, a wonderful film. Yeah, the plane crash, the train crash, all very adrenaline running. Quite out.
Now nobody could hear Fred. You can't hear me.
Wait. Oh wait, no, that might be a lag. Hold it.
I
Just
think-
keep going.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I think if we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you,
hear you, Fred.
if I can hear you, we can all hear you.
I can do it. You can do it. We could do it. What's that song? I could do it. She could do it. We could do it.
Like
There's a song like that.
I can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yes.
But who are these people behind me? What's going on in this? Oh, that's people obsessing over different things, and I would
Yeah.
obsess over my pinball scores.
Yes.
Adaptation. You know, I have mixed feelings about that. I did see it a few times because I saw it free a bunch, but
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. But at the same time, I don't know if it holds up, but
Right.
did you like Nicholas? Did you like adaptation?
Oh yeah, it's probably one of my top 5 Nick Cage films for sure. Personally, yeah, there's so many great moments in that film. It really does set apart from the rest of the from the catalog. Particularly, I like the most infamous scene is when I'm in that seminar with what's his name?
The guy from
Campbell?
Succession.
Or no, who was the guy's name?
I'm drawing a blank.
I
Someone
know
who
who you
channeled-
mean. He was in Succession.
Yeah, and that whole scene was very. It was very serious and full of tension, but it was also my response as that character was also very funny. I think it was appropriate for the character because it was kind of like he didn't, it was just like, okay, thank you.
Now,
This
Scarlett
long
asked
rant about wasting his time.
Cody. Scarlett asked, "How do you get inspiration for character design for the background people?" Good question.
That is a good question.
I'm gonna get a water really quick.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the. I always had the when I do that. I always wonder like, how am I going to get? How do I know which one to make specific? Because it's not like I'm drawing Fred or someone that I design. But usually for these kinds of things, I usually do this at first, like just kind of general characters where they kind of, end up just like looking like stick figures. And then on top of that, when I'm not really having to think too much about what kind of background thing I want, I can just put like different shapes. And it really just kind of comes from a shape thing, and then you just kind of develop it along the way. So that's kind of how I deal with characters I don't want to like spend a long time designing, because like Fred, like you can hear me, right, Fred?
Mm-hmm.
For Fred's character, I tried to design so it's like very distinct and specific to him. But for background characters, I was saying that you just kind of start with the kind of a mannequin that looks like that, and then on top of it, then you can kind of do different shapes to make the background characters. That way you don't have to think too hard.
There's something demented about a guy when his eyes are too close together. Like that guy's pretty funny down there.
Oh yeah, you mean this little guy?
Yes. I like how his eyes are a little close, or maybe they're not, but it amuses me.
He's a little Don Adams going on there, where he kind of has this beady eyes.
I like that. Yeah, they're all great. So there's no one in mind when you do them; they just kind of pop up.
Yeah, I start with. I think when I don't have anybody in mind, I start with just shapes. That like, well, I know that one's going to be like a female. I know this one's going to be like a guy that's worried about like if he's cool. So I do start with some of what they're going to say, and then think, okay, that could be like this kind of guy.
Do you ever have it where,
like, this guy's a silent movie kind of thing where he's like,
do you ever have it where, let's say someone is in our stream or just something you see like in the background on TV, and that just forms like a background person, like or a book near you with a picture on it or a magazine?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, anything that comes
in your periphery.
Yeah, anything that's like, oh yeah, I think I saw like this kind of thing, or this person wearing something like that, and absolutely anything that can be recalled.
Wait, are you in Costco?
Yeah, I'm in Costco. I'm trying to go to one of the bathrooms, trying to find a flight attendant, but she wasn't there. So I left.
So wait,
okay,
let me ask you. You go to different places hoping to find flight attendants to, give you some pleasure?
Well, I'm not hoping to find them. I find them, I follow them. Follow them
Ha-
to Costco. They usually want to get those croissants.
and wait, so how do you know who's a flight attendant? Are
And
they in
so
uniform?
let me break this down. So first up, you go to get a flight attendant. Then we hold on a second. Let's go back. You're looking for a flight attendant.
um, that's not Costco.
Cool.
Now, you know what my mother used to do? I used to have to take her to Costco to buy phone cards up till the day, I mean, pretty late in life, and I'd say you could get unlimited phone things for $50 a month. Nah, you don't. So she's from the old days where long distance. Who you calling, Freddie? It's the worst. You know we can't afford it. Who'd you just talk to? She still never understood that ended. So she would go to Costco and put like a thing in the a thing in the cart, like she'd buy rolls of toilet paper and she'd buy like a phone card and have to dial like 15 different numbers. Do you remember? Oh, that no, Costco too, not just Sam's Club. Do you remember those, Ben?
Oh, not really. Doesn't ring a bell or anything like that. Okay, Fred. I'm getting up now.
Okay.
I'm walking over here. Oh, look at this, Fred. This is a nice little couch. And if one of the people working here walks by and they look at you and it's funny, you just go, like you're trying to feel if you like it. You just have to, I don't know.
You,
I
if
like
they,
it. I don't know if I like it. I gotta sit in a bit more.
you got to check it out.
You gotta sit there, and you gotta, you can't be too uh, preoccupied with, whether you're having a good time or even a piece of pizza.
Does Costco have pizza?
Look at your first question right off the bat. Oh, I think they have two different kinds, Fred, but I'm not sure. They got the pork rind wrap.
You know, they're laughing. What's with the monkey grunts?
What's
I
with
get
the monk?
confused. You don't like monkeys? Did you see on Instagram story? I have a story where a monkey was smacking me in the head.
I didn't see it. I must have had my browser closed. I'm
Well,
getting the most strangest looks from everybody. They keep looking at me like I'm a. How you doing, sir? Everybody loves Raymond. I've been. I get recognized you from the Seinfeld year, and they said, "Hey, it's Fred." They think I'm you just because I go. They know I'm you.
by doing what?
When I just your face, they know your face through my face. We can just. Let's get a piece of pizza.
Now, Al asked, "Do you do Ben Stiller impression?"
Ben Stiller impression. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller impression. No, not really. I don't. If the closest I come is I can do a Alex Jones.
Okay, that's
That's
similar.
not, you know, close, but it's not. There's still room for a cigar.
Now, do you laugh nervously when you can't think of what to say next, or you're
No,
nervous, or do you?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
I think I eat too many goldfish. I think I eat too many goldfish, and I shouldn't eat so many goldfish. And I'm talking about the cracker, not actual goldfish.
Now, now, do you know? Does Jeff Richards? Is his episode of Daryl Hammond on Tuesday today? Did it drop, as they say?
Well, who you want to talk to, me or Daryl?
Uh, I wanna know if Daryl's episode is going to be on Jeff Richards' podcast today. Did he do?
No, no,
Okay.
no. That was one for the future, Fred.
Okay.
Okay, Fred.
Again, everybody keeps looking at me. I mean, it's 2 square yards of trousers and bottoms, and they got all the clothes so that you can't try them on, but you can bring them back, which is it's just a pain in the ass.
Now I hear Gary Busey was on the Jeff Richards podcast today, so people are keeping up.
Well, it's it's just this is Danny. My name is Danny Hammond. I sound a lot like Daryl Hammond, but I'm Danny Hammond. In the 1930s, they talk about the 1930s Chicago mafia, mafioso. They were part of the Griddle District. The Griddle District started up with people that wanted to eat breakfast for lunch. So they started a union. It was 1901, 1902. Jimmy Durante. They had the cosmic drink. They had vodka with lime juice and someone's toe. This was mafioso. That was a martini they would serve in mafioso land, Chicago.
I wish I knew the chronology of this. Like one time, probably for like 3 seconds, Daryl Hammond was saying, "Oh, those mobsters in Chicago in the 30s,"
Well,
and now what?
No, go ahead, Fred. You want to make
But
fun of
but
me,
now
make fun of me,
it's
but
no. I do that too. I'll hear someone say one thing once, and I'll just do that thing over and over and over. I do that too.
well, it's called a pattern. It's called a method. It's called a genealogy chart. And I found myself on both ends of the spectrum. On one hand, it was Chicago. On the other hand, it was the 1930s. 1930s Chicago mafioso, the Gambino family, the Zarianamo family, the D'Agenio family, the Gregorio family. They were all these different families.
I think you make a real great point.
Well, it's sort of like tragic on some ends of it because, people that were or had contempt for early poetry, early modernism, there was a disconnect between those who are the latter and those who are the gladder. You can go to 7-Eleven, you can get a potato pancake, but it's not going to be like mine. And this went on for decades.
It's Nick Cage. Were you ever in a mob movie?
I'm trying to recall nothing that comes to mind off the bat, but I've had my fair share of law enforcement roles where I may or may not have done some sort of mob work there.
He's very gentle about touching that area because number one, it's the mafia. He's not going to get himself whacked. On the other end, it's like he also doesn't want to make his own pizza. So I get the drama, but I get the sex appeal as well.
Yes, yeah. Coming from a strong Italian family, I got to be careful on this one, Fred.
Okay.
Plead the fifth.
I was on Instagram. I was ranting because I can't stand Jesse Eisenberg and what's his name, Jason Schwartzman. He annoys me, and I have to apologize because Jason Schwartzman is your cousin. Did you know that?
Yes, I think we talked about this last time as well, and we have a good relationship. I wouldn't say that we talk to him all that much, but I remember the last time, I believe it was just this Easter, on Easter Sunday, he came over and, the tensions were high. He was having one of his ego trips. And, he's family. You got to call family, but at the same time, you just gotta, shake his hand, pat him on the back, just, try to move on. But I totally get where your distaste for Jason originates from.
Look,
I won't go into too much detail.
haters are gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Skaters are gonna skate. It's the same thing. It's Belle Biv DeVoe wrapped up in a penguin-looking thing. It could be a toaster oven. It could be, it could be the thing that electrocutes you. Um, but I think that postmodernism, certainly when you buy a rug at IKEA, and I know I'm at Costco, but just to speak of IKEA, if you go to IKEA and you get a rug, well, you might not be the only one lying down.
you I don't know what to say.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? You got Nick Cage, you got Danny Hammond, and I'm not related to Daryl Hammond. I'm a Hammond, and that's what I am.
Did you like Leaving Las Vegas? That movie? He won an Academy Award for that, I think. He did.
I love Las Vegas as Sarah with an H. I love that. I remember one of my early drama teachers, he looked at the back of one of my resumes and he saw it was written Diablo Valley College, and he simply said, Diablo Valley College, oh, Diablo, the devil. And I felt that, and I still feel that.
Pikesville said, "Stay away from the culture." How do you say, Setch and Daryl? Was that too mean? Meaning, stay away from the knives, because they think, Oh, Daryl, I get it, because Daryl tried to kill himself with a knife, so you got to stay away. Daryl, do you want to talk about any of your traumas when you tried to cut yourself?
Listen, I don't appreciate this. I'm not trying to make light of Daryl Hammond. I'm Danny Hammond. I comment on the world, and I have a website. And if you want to go to it, you can go there. And it's really nice. I really like it. It's fun. I'm selling a hand towel right now. That's all I got going. That's it.
Oh.
This is starting to remind me.
This is the peak right here with you guys.
What does it remind you?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say that Danny Hammond, and then there's Harmon Williams, I believe.
Cutlery.
Harmon Williams.
Cutlery.
Cutlery. Well, no, it's the 1930s. I like to put a hat on my head because it makes me look like I've been wearing a toupee. That's early colonialism. That's when you take a cardboard box and you flip it upside down, and the bottom becomes the top, and the top becomes the bottom. That's basically what a convection oven
is. I knew he was going to do that. I knew it. Costco.
I've been I eat too many Cheetos. Oh, I love Cheetos. I just started eating Cheetos, and I realized when you eat them, you get the orange all over the fingers. And so what I do is after I have a session of eating them, I'll go over to the canvas and I'll make some art.
With Cheetos. And you laugh.
I just put my fingers on the canvas. And then I put my fingers in the canvas.
Oh, hey there, Fred. You want to go to the bathroom and get a hand job from flight attendant at Costco?
You're just laughing because I won't get into it. It's too funny.
Well, it's just I like demented stuff. It's just like I said before. When other
Well, sir, if you like demented stuff, I'm sure you'd like the 1930s, filled with Chicago mafia.
well,
Dionne Warwick was just a teenager. She was running with the mob. I remember all of it. I remember it. It was in my mind crystal clear. You know, it is hard to say to yourself, I don't want to do that, but it's always easier not to do something. So that's up to you. And that's part of recovery. You know, when you see something that's up to you, it's like you flip a coin, it's up in the air. You don't know what's going to happen. And when it's in the air, it's in the air. You can't worry about it.
is there a baby there?
Is there a baby? I'm looking for a baby. Anybody got a baby?
Oh, eater. Oh, eater, Brent.
No, but it's you know, it's a lifestyle. It's a choice. It's you know, I don't do the samples when I go to Costco, and they try to reel me in. You know, and I say I don't want any. I don't want, but then I have to, and so I'll have a Swedish meatball or a cookie. You know, but I'm not going to ruin my whole mouth for like a gummy worm. You know, one gummy worm. Who cares about one gummy worm?
Wow, there's a lot of pictures in this one. I guess it's a longer one, Cody, but no stress. We'll do it little by little.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you got to get going, Cody? You said you
I
had
remember
something
the
at
album.
6. Oh, sorry. What'd you say? What? What do you remember? What album?
No, you're just gonna say.
Cody, you said you had a hard out at 6:30. What'd you have to do at 6?
Oh yeah, 6:30. Yeah, yeah. But I want to hear what was that album? What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the album was Little by Little. Is that, I think what you just said, but that was the name of the album. That's what made me think of it. Tina Turner, uh, Frederick Scott, Don Z's, and Don Z's and the Fleas. They were great. I remember seeing them at the Go-Go Club. They had it. They had it and they lost it, but then they found it. It was you know, it was like early 1930s, 1950s, 1940s, Chicago mafioso. You know, I remember Dick Clark was just a teenager. He was running with the mob, and he was doing the whole. He was playing music for the mob. That's before he started playing music for American Bandstand. He was playing music for the mob. He was basically like a DJ
For
when
the
he was in
mob.
high school for the
Wow.
mob. For the mob, Dick Clark.
Wow.
You know, but that was, you know, that was with Alan Thicke was there. He was there. He was playing music for the mob.
How about Nick Cage?
Should be plugged into the sound card. You know, should be. Wood was giving instructions, but I was confused.
He was.
Was Nick Cage in the mob in 1930? Ben, Daryl, Danny.
It's Danny. Thank you. I'm a man. Thank you. You know, if he was, I didn't see him. You know, if he was, I didn't come in contact with him. They were called grifters. They're called celebrity grifters, and they were, and everybody tried to copyright that, and you can't copyright the word celebrity, and that's the biggest problem, and it's probably a problem.
Probably.
What do you?
It might be. I don't know.
Well, I guess you can't see the pictures Cody's doing. Otherwise, you would be roasting them.
Oh yeah, here let me.
What's up, Gorda? You having a good
What's up, Gorda?
time?
Oh, geez, look at this. Look at the guy's got his finger like, hey, I'm going to put it over here. And the thumb's like, I don't think so.
It's a good roast. That's it's doing some good roast. What are you roasting
Look at
with
this.
this?
Look at this guy. He's got a computer there. What size is that? Fucking 5 inch. It's like a 5 inch. Guy
For
having
the
a
for,
good time. Like he's
for
playing
the
a video
10
game.
for the 10 people watching, Scarlett is going to come see me, and you can meet Cody in person. Me and Mike Starr from Dumb and Dumber are going to be opening a film festival and showing Dumb and Dumber. What's it called? Mommy, Ohio?
Mommy, it's Mommy, Ohio. MAU.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why I heard that. Mommy, Ohio, and it's at their theater, Mommy Theater, and they have it's like a classic-looking theater from the old days, and
Fred, tell me quickly if you don't. And
1930s.
I don't mean to interrupt, Nick. I'm sorry, but as far as things are concerned, like seriously, my question is as follows: um, what was it like being in Dumb and Dumber, and how did that come about? I think you do a story about that, but what? Tell me the antithesis.
Well, okay. Well, back then when I was younger and more in the game, you'd get like comedic movie auditions. So a lot of comedians were auditioning for, if you remember Dumb and Dumber, I think his name was Joe Mental, his sidekick. I remember bumping into Tom Kenny and a lot of people. It was like a major part in the movie. So I auditioned, and the Farley brothers were really nice, and so I started riffing on the thrill seeker guy, like you can't stop me, I'm a bad guy, I'm crazy, whatever. And they were laughing, and then I got word from my agent, oh, they liked you, but you didn't get it. But and then I said, oh, tell him if there's any other parts, I'll do it. And then someone fell out of the phone booth guy. So then I get to the set and I find out they said we wanted you to be the sidekick to the bad guy, to Mike Starr, but studio wanted more women in it. And I went, wow, I could have been like one of the leads of a movie, but I didn't know how big Dumb and Dumber was, so I didn't process at the time because I thought my life and career was ahead of me. But then in hindsight, then Mike Starr said he heard from Duff. Duff is she used to be on MTV. She played the sidekick. Oh, it would have been so good if it was you, Fred, Amat, and Jeff. We would have been so funny together. So to have a really big part. But
That's
yeah.
so beautiful. It's beautiful, and Jeff was a very big part of my life. I used to do ceremonies in her honor with a couple of friends I met at Taco Bell in the summer of 1983. This is before it happened, and then we went back in time. So you look bewildered. Do you not know what Taco Bell is?
Oh, I know. I live near In-N-Out of Burgers here, and I never saw like a line of cars like they do on Foothill Boulevard. It's insane. I don't know what it is that's so amazing, but I remember what was it called? So Dumb and Dumber, a stuntman they did it. They had two things of breakaway glass, and a stuntman took my punch.
Wow.
Someone asked about it. Was there a stuntman? Yes, there was. And he fell back on his back. I will be telling these great stories in Mommy, Ohio. I don't know if I was I'm guessing the same thing happened to Harland, where I'm guessing Harland, me, Tom Kenny, all the comedic actors of the day auditioned to be the bad guy, and a lot were funny. And he said, "Oh, give Harland this part, give Fred this part." Who's this now?
Well, how do you do there?
Oh, hey Jim. I was talking about Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, I happened to overhear a little bit of what you're talking about. It's exciting you're coming out to Mommy. to Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it would be great if you were there, Jim, but I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, it's not in the cards, as they say.
Hey, Jim, it's Gary Shanling from heaven. Why are you looking
Howdy
at me like
doody,
that?
Gary. How's
Why
it
are you-
hanging?
Why are you talking to me like that? This is Gary Shanling. So it's kind of like when you get the pen and they give you the pen, you kind of pull it out, and it's like 2 inches tall, and it just kind of stares at you. And then you put it back, and you don't want to put it back. Now it's Louis Anderson. You ready to play the feud?
Well, you're in heaven too, Louis, right?
Well, I'm Louis Anderson from heaven. It's hot in here. Well, I'm sitting down now, but I was flop sweating earlier. Just because there was a line for the egg rolls. For the frozen bags egg rolls, there was a line.
Gee, Louie, the phone bill must be ridiculous.
How are you, Jim? It's so funny. You're so funny.
Wait, is that a
You're
phone
so
booth
funny.
behind you, Jim? Are you by a phone booth?
Yes, it happened to be on the location of Dumb and Dumber where your phone booth was. Your phone booth scene was right here.
Wow. This is so great, Jim, that you actually what I remember, Jim, is when I was on the set of Dumb and Dumber, I got there a day early and I see Jim, he was filming the scene where I guess a gas station where gas comes out. It spills everywhere.
Gas? Well, you know where the gas comes out. It's a joke. You know where it comes out.
Has he been gone 9 years already? Wow. 9 years, my God. So I remember he had that chipped tooth, which I guess is his real chipped tooth, and he took off his cap for Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Jim, can you say yes like Fred says it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to the
It's,
movies. I go on the movie here.
Get a piece
It's gonna
of
be
pizza.
fun. It's gonna be good
You know
time.
what,
I'm gonna
Fred?
get a
I
piece of
teach
pizza.
people how to do your impression. And the first thing I tell them is you got to go.
Yeah, you got to do the laugh like a chimp.
Oh, okay there, Fred.
Jim, what was my favorite Jim Carrey movie? I kind of like that one, but it's not a movie you rewatch. The Truman Show.
Oh yes, The Truman Show. Quite a movie.
Mm-hmm. And Oh God, or what's it called?
Bruce Almighty. It was
Yeah.
the movie that you're searching for.
See, when Wood texts me when it's a problem, Cody's brother, Jim Carrey, needs to talk further away from the mic or turn his input down slightly. He's yelling as Jim Carrey.
Who's this, Wood?
Yes.
Hey Wood, how about this? Am I coming through clear?
Start yelling so we can see how loud you are.
Showtime.
Yeah, I had that
think that
same
was
problem.
overdramatic.
See, I have the same problem. I want to do Alex Jones on my show, but I blow the mic out, and it kills my voice after like 20 seconds. So it's just there's limitations.
All
Can't
right.
do all these.
Maybe I'm wrong that the Truman Show is not a good one to rewatch because Ed has seen it a dozen times. So I'll give it another shot. Just doesn't pop up anywhere. Now, what did Wood say? He said good. Wood liked whatever your adjustment was, Jim.
Excellent.
Hi, Favy. What was this?
Fred, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What was your favorite scene in Dumb and Dumber?
Besides the phone booth.
What the? Listen, Fred, you want to take a shot at me? You're taking a shot at 1930s Chicago Mafia. And to be very clear with you, a strudel back then had more than butter in it, okay? So find yourself a local Amnesty International and donate 30% of your life savings. Do it now and do it proud.
Oh, this is with the squeegee guy. Oh, it's so exciting. I like that he's a black guy, but you didn't have to put color in. That's what's so talented, Cody. Get a close up of the squeegee guy.
Did you see that? Have you ever seen that Broadway show?
What show?
Lenny and Squeegee? It was a beautiful. It was a beautiful. It was like Roman Catholic. I wouldn't have eaten those hors d'oeuvres unless I was starving. You know, it was very Tinseltown. Yeah. It's very Baja Vu.
Jim tried a Showtime show a few years ago. I actually auditioned for as some gay puppeteer. I was a guy in it. Love at First Bite. That was Norm loved. No, not Norm. Someone else. George Hamilton loved. Someone said Love at First Bite was a great movie.
That's an oldie. That's going back
Yes.
quite a bit.
Now, why does Cody's brother know more about movies than Cody? Is he more the cinephile?
I don't know. I don't know why AJ's brother happens to know more about films than Cody. You would think it would be the opposite.
You think it would be equal that they botched together?
Well, you know, they thought the Gambino family was going to split at one point. The pool, the size of an Olympic pool, the crowd, people that lived in Chicago. And let's remember, this is the 1930s. This is Vladimir. This is Gajo Bu. This is the guy who brought you Tinseltown. And he really makes it seem like a profound choice when really it's just having raviolis again.
Wow. Well, I'm going to try to rewatch, what's it called? The Truman Show. Have you seen it, Cody?
Yes, that movie is good. Yes.
Wow.
It's a very good movie.
Well, so, all right. Do you got to get going for your 6:30, Cody?
Yes, probably soon.
Yeah, I think we better hit the road soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Get the road back, as they say.
I like the laughing. Wow.
Well, yeah, I think we did pretty good, Fred.
You did great, Cody. I think Wood woke up. Let's hope he gets better and helped a few issues. I'm so excited. If this seems like it's taken too long for the next one to come out, maybe we could just do a little thing where you buff out one of the ones already done. But I'm very excited, Cody.
Yes, me too. Yeah, we did pretty good. Pretty good.
Plus, we got some watch hours in.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Yeah, we have a few drawings left, so maybe we can do like one more stream or point. And,
all right. Yeah. Any questions before we go? Okay, Scarlett. Before we go, I have a question. What made you want to do stand up? All right, I'll try to tell this in 4 sentences. Hey, Lori, we're wrapping up. Hey, has Lori seen? Oh, it's a surprise. We won't talk about it now. Okay, to try to make a long story short, when I was young, I had no idea how you got into showbiz. I thought it was like tennis or being an ice skater, that your parents had to start you when you were 4. I heard, oh, you have to start as a child actor. That's the only way you get in. So I didn't know. They didn't have, podcasts and people talking. And, oh, I broke in this way. Yes, it was called kidding. But then I went with my older sister when I was 17 to a comedy club. Okay. Cliff's. All right, I'll ask in a second. Called Pips in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, where I lived. And again, this was 1975, so there were no comedy nerds. And Billy Crystal and Richard Lewis, before they made it, were the comics. And I didn't know what stand-up comedy was, and I was never funny, but someone explained, one of my sister's friends, there's a place called the Improv in Manhattan. Jimmy Walker and Freddie Prinze did their act there. Then they got on the Tonight Show, and then they got on a sitcom. I went, that's how you do it. So I wanted to be a character actor, but I had no idea how you do it. So I thought, all right. So I started watching David Brenner and Richard Pryor albums, and so when I was 17, I tried being a comedian. I thought, like Brenner, you had to go on stage with a chain around your neck and your shirt open. It was so stupid. It was so stupid.
That was so
It-
stupid. It was fun.
it was always funny. It was so stupid. So I just thought hanging out at comedy clubs is a way to break in. That I used to fantasize saying, it's only my second time doing stand up. I thought you do your act, then they bring you right to the Tonight Show. There's a tunnel at the Improv. You go. You do your act, and then you're on a sitcom. So it's naivety as a young guy. So I was never funny. Was severely depressed, but I thought that's how you get in showbiz. You just do your act at this place, the Improv. So that just because I heard that's how it's done. Okay, and what do you think? Have you seen it, Cody? Before you go, you want to do a quick show of Laurie, what you got, if that's not too hard? Cody? Okay, I can't hear Cody, or we
No, I'm
lost
back.
him.
I'm back. I
Oh,
I had
Laurie.
it muted by the term.
So if you want to take a quick look at, so Cody, I'm happy that once in a while someone reaches out and commissions him to do a little picture. So Laurie's husband is a fan of mine, and so she requested for his birthday a picture of her husband, who used to be a big hair rock guy with Vixen, a picture. So do you have that handy, or am I giving you a headache?
No, I'll if we're good to show it, I could.
Yeah, could he show it real quick, Laurie, and you say you like it? He said Cliff's not listening. Okay.
Cool.
So if any of you ever want something done, reach out to Cody, and he'll draw you something for your occasion.
Now this
Wow,
is
you're starting from scratch? No, don't you have one already done? Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are some of the some drawing. This is the roughs yet. Haven't got to the final, but let me pull this open. Yeah, the Roxy.
He played at the Roxy.
And then here's one where you guys are. I like this one. It's kind of fun.
That looks like Cliff's face, but he looks like Zippy the Pinhead.
That'll be sick.
I'll have to do it. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I have that sweater vest anymore. I used to wear the same sweater vest on every sitcom I was on cable shows of stand-up. So for the people out here, please use Cody to get a picture. He's doing one. And then you'll print it and frame it and give it to the Troubadour. So Laurie used to be a DJ. Did you meet him because he was a rock guy and you were a DJ? But this is good stuff. Well, this was good. Cody's very talented. My mother used to say about Woody Allen, I can't believe it. He's a genius. He writes it. He's in it. He's a genius. She thinks you're a genius because you did more than one thing in a movie. And he wrote it and he's in it. He's a genius.
Oh, in there, Fred.
Oh no! Are you looking for flight attendant still?
No, I'm looking for a corn dog at the Laugh Staff and the Costco dinner party.
Okay.
I'm still at Costco.
I went with Greg to a breakfast place. The fruit was so bad. They probably went to Costco and I said, are the bagels good? They go, they're from Costco. Wood said, I love how Jeff has just spent the last hour in a Costco sitting on a friggin'
Yeah,
couch.
wonderful.
That's hilarious.
The best.
Hey, you know what? That's a good day in Portland.
Yes. Yes.
That's a
Yes.
productive day in Portland.
I assume in Portland, the people at Costco are buying guns and no, they're not like fringy kind of.
Yeah, I like Walmart. I haven't been to Costco.
You've never been to a
Am I missing out,
Costco?
Ben?
Do you have to like pay a membership to go through like the revolving
Yeah.
door? Or Letterman, Brenner. Yeah, I had that for a while. I don't think I have that. I never wore a suit when I would do a TV show because my thought was, I don't wear a suit or tie when I do stand up in a club. Why do I wear it? Because I'm on a TV show. But who knows? That's the way I thought it. David Brenneman. Hi, Dave. I could do David Brenner. Oh, now Jeff or Ben left because
Oh no.
you made him feel bad that he's been in Costco for an hour on a couch. Now he left.
Dear. That's okay.
Oh, look what you did, Wood.
I did mention Walmart. That is their.
Well, that got Wood mad.
That could be it too. Well,
All right,
there we go. I think we did, and also Lori, I can put like the logo of the thing up there. I think what is it? Yeah, we can talk about that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going. We got some watch hours. We got some progress.
Yeah.
We talked to Nick Cage and Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Hey there.
Yes. So that very talented. Could you ever do me with a face thing? That'd be funny to hear or see what that looks like.
Yes, we'll need to have Jeff's buddy, if
Approve
he's
it.
willing to share the model.
Okay.
We can do it that way because I don't
That'd be
have the hardware to. It's a combination of hardware and know-how on how to do all
All
that.
right, we'll figure it out, but you're a very talented impressionist. My mother would say, he's a genius. How does he do it? He's a genius. Well, all right, Cody, we'll talk later. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
This was great. We got watch hours. We're being productive. And I'm going to run to the bathroom. So, well, thank you, everyone. Scarlett, Jeff Crone, Pikesville, Wood, Lori Lewis.
Thank you, everyone.
MLC people. I'll be on tomorrow. Everyone else. Ed, the sound guy. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Lav. And we'll talk later. You have a good night.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.